So if you notice, I'm going to avoid going to the front side of their hive, but there is a little hole there. And do you see how they're kind of just being really mellow right now?
Yeah.
There are not many bees going in. There are not many bees going out. When I inspect by myself, I don't really use smoke, but I'm going to give us some extra smoke today, just as a precaution. And what that does, just like you, does it make it so you can't really smell very good? Well, bees talk because of their smells. They can say, the queen's happy, I'm happy. Or they can say, alarm, intruder, attack. When I give them smoke, they say, I can't smell anything. And they get confused about what's going on. They can't send messages to the other bees, but they also say what Branna said. They go, fire, everybody, eat as much honey as you can. So when we go in here, you're gonna notice that the bees have their heads down in the combs, and they are going to be trying to eat as much honey as they think, because in the wild, this could be a forest fire. So I take this down. We keep this on the back. And I'm going to give them just a little bit of smoke on the inside of their hive. I close it up, and then you guys are all safe to come on back.
Oh yeah, I see a little bit.
I'll get my gloves on.
And then we can look inside.
And I also am going to leave these 4 cards down here, because this is what we were looking for.
I can't get...
You remember what this was right here?
Honeybee egg.
Honeybee eggs. So we're looking for eggs. We either want to see the queen or we want to see the eggs. Pupae, which we're not looking for pupae, we're going to be looking for the brood.
And larvae.
And larva. This is the larva right here. See how they look a little bit different?
One's bigger, one's little.
And this is cap. So I'll show you what the brood is.
That noise.
And then what's the name of the adult girls? Worker bees. Great job, Abby. Do you remember how many worker bees we're going to see in this hive? Say that again, Shaw. 40,000 bees. So the only place that the bees can get into us right now is through our shoes, through our ankles. So I'm going to ask you to just be mindful and say, hey, are they getting anywhere near my ankles? Are they landing on my feet?
Can sting me right now?
If they land on my ground and they climb up my legs, then yes. And it's not that they're trying to attack. More than likely they'll be scared. They'll go, dark scary cave inside a human.
And then they'll go,
and it'll sting.
Sting,
Yeah.
get me out. Wait, can it sting me through these shoes?
Nope, they can't go through your shoes.
Wait, no. A bee can only sting once, right?
Yep, and then it dies. But when it does, it releases a pheromone that says sting right here. Everybody else, sisters, come sting. But when we have the smoke makes them go, I can't smell anything. Life is good. I'm peaceful.
So they don't sting.
They could sting. They won't smell other ones.
Yes, cover us in smoke.
So no, we still want you to breathe. We don't want to do too much smoke, because that will be bad for the bees.
Except for the queen. The queen can sting over and over and over.
I am going to take off this sugar water feeder.
Are they gonna be coming over towards us?
You are safe.
Can they sting
And I'm going to take off another box so you can all look in. But what do you see? Are they trying to attack you? No. They're busy bees. Little bees work very hard, making golden honey, taking nectar from the flowers when the days are sunny.
Here comes the buttermilk. No. I'm scared now.
If you would like to come up and look, you can see frames, you can stay back, you can peek.
Just killed one.
Are they trying to attack? No, they're very busy making honey. They say winter is coming. Do you see the yellow on that one's legs?
Here's the queen. The
Not
queen.
yet. Oh my gosh!
Do you see her?
The queen is right on top. That is so... Oh, she went back in.
Yeah, I saw.
So we wanted to see a queen. We saw the queen.
I didn't.
And we'll pull some
There's
more
a
out.
drone. There's the drone. Their eyes touch. Drone. Oh no, cockroach alert.
Yeah, there's a cockroach in there. Say, go away, cockroach. There's the queen again, Jacob. Come see.
I can't see because everyone's...
Do you feel comfortable coming up closer?
Yeah, I just said
Okay, we'll see. Looking for a red dot. There it is, right there. See that red dot? That is very unusual for the queen to come out like that. See if she comes out again. Okay, if you guys back up a little bit, I'm going to pull out a frame. We are looking for larvae, we are looking for brood, and we are looking for honey.
How do you even
Someone killed a bee.
Yeah, this poor little girl.
How do you? Yeah, but how do you do it with? How do you capture her without you getting?
I have a special tool that allows me to capture her. The queen bee does not really want to sting unless absolute necessary or unless she's trying to kill another queen.
Yeah. Whoa.
So you are safe. I'm going to lay it out so you can see. But do you see that shiny stuff in there? That is nectar. And then do you see how some of it's capped? That is honey.
I think the queen went in here.
So I'm going to move this and we're going to see if we can see some baby bees first. See how one's on my fingers? As long as I don't try to attack it, I'm safe. She says, no harm done, just a little human.
Yeah, you killed another one.
It is so hard not to squish them when we have so many. Now, normally I don't use smoke, but watch what happens to all the bees on top when I put a little bit of smoke down.
What are they doing?
Whoa.
What did they do?
They immediately went in their hive.
They went in their hive and they went, eat the honey! There might be a wildfire.
What if there is a? I'm not saying there will be, but what if there was?
There could be. This is very heavy. Do you see how there's a capping on there?
That's all
This
honey.
entire thing is full of honey.
Can we
Now,
get
if
the
you
honey?
want to touch it,
No.
do you see how there's an angle right here and another angle here? You would do your thumb and your pointer and you can lift
No,
and feel how heavy it is. Would anyone like to stand in front of me and try it? Lily, you want to go first?
I'll go second.
Okay. That is all honey. Do you feel how heavy that is?
Yep.
Okay. Would you like to go next, Abby?
I'll go last.
Okay, Brianna, would you like to go? Never forward, always bring it that way. Want to try it, Sage? Okay, come stand right in front of me, sir. One finger here, yep. You're gonna grab each little lip, nice and firm, and lift.
Heavy.
Isn't it? That's all honey. We do not collect this honey. None of this honey in here we collect. Yeah. So
Why don't you
Sage,
collect
come
it?
back. And Shaw, Brianna, you wanted to go last. Shaw, you come here. And I am going to grab this side just in case your cast doesn't work. Ready?
Wow.
See that? Awesome. Okay, Brianna, you said last. You want to go for it? One hand here. One hand here.
That's actually really heavy.
Yes, this is their food for winter. Just like your family might have food that they like to eat in winter, so do the bees. But the only thing they eat
Down on her leg.
is honey. I'm going to scooch a couple frames forward in hopes of finding some brood to show you.
Hi, Earl. Wait. Mouse. She's like, what?
Do you remember what brood means? There's the queen. I'm going to pull her out.
Where? I
Give me
see
one
her
moment.
this time.
Everybody back up.
No one said I don't.
I heard you, Jacob. I'm going to try to pull it out while she's still on there. Right here.
Oh, it's here.
Do you see that red dot?
Yeah.
Do you see the red dot?
Yep.
Do you see how her abdomen is bigger than all the other girls and blacker?
Yeah.
All of this,
Oh, hi.
Earl Grey, you better go. Do you see how this is all capped?
That's all honey.
That's not honey. It looks similar, but you see how there's little circles over top? You can see all those circles?
Those are babies.
Those are the pupae. Those are the baby bees. So when vets You need to inspect the brood to see if there's European foul brood. They're looking here, and they're also looking for larvae. I don't see larvae yet.
One's going into
Oh, there's larvae.
One's
I'm going.
my hand.
You are safe. I'm going to come around, if everyone can take one step back. And I have a little white thing right here. A whole bunch of little white larvae. I want you to look and see if you see those little white larvae.
I don't see any.
Right there. Right here. You see those little white things?
Oh, yes.
Those are baby bees before they get capped. That is where that disease, foul brood, if they're not beautiful, white and shiny, that's where you would need to say, there's an issue. I might need to call my veterinarian. Pretty cool, huh?
They're done.
They're done?
No, but
And you know
we're
what?
not done.
We are too. Wait, let's see. What do we need to see?
Queen.
Did we see the queen?
A drone?
We need to see a drone.
We didn't see a
I saw
drone. Okay, did we see workers?
Yes.
Did we see larvae?
Yes.
Did we see worker bees?
Yes.
Did we see eggs?
Yes.
We saw everything we needed to see. We saw pollen.
Oh, can I want it.
And then you know what, Leela, every time we go in the hive, do we see the queen bees?
No.
Every time? No, it's actually pretty rare to see the queen bee. So you guys are lucky.
Especially
I
on
don't
top like that.
I don't even know if the other group is going to be able to see the queen bee. But we'll keep track of it. Ugh, now the hard part is putting this frame back in without squishing all the bees.
Can I touch the bees if they're flying around?
Would you like to come stand here and put your finger down?
No.
You may put one finger but not on top.
Do the bees go and pollinate everything?
Yes, they do. Yep.
There's a drone right there.
I actually don't see any drones.
I saw a drone. There's one.
No?
Oh, there's one on your face.
And she's safe. Yep. Pretty cool.
Bless you.
Safely entering from the back side allows our bodies to stay safe. But first we always give a little observation to those bees. See, what are they doing? Before I smoke them, let's come around this side over here. You are safe to step here. And now you can look. And do you see a little hole over there?
Yeah. Oh, I see her.
That's how they get in, and that's how they get out. So some of the things I look for, if you can, I look to see, do they have any pollen on their legs? Are there more bees coming in or more bees going out?
Coming in.
Yeah.
What do I do if one like really random full?
Just let me know, and we'll just shoo it away.
Can we go close to over there?
We are going to go on the back side, so you never want to get in their direct flight path. Some of you are wondering, how do they find their way back after they travel miles away? They're navigating, and most of them are coming and they're flying in just like the landing strip of an airplane, and they're saying, incoming! And if you go stand in the way, they're going to go, something got in my way, how dare you? And they'll sting you.
Won't they die if they see you?
They do. But believe it or not, I used to weed in front of this. I put a bunch of flowers, and I remember weeding one time, and I got stung on my back and in my ear. It wasn't in with the hive, it was just that I got in their direct flight path. Let us begin our observation. Go back around the back side of the hive.
OJ might get stung.
She's safe there. I'm going to give the bees just a little, say, hey, we're coming in. I'm going to make it so that they can't smell, and they're also going to eat a whole bunch of honey. And they say, oh, no worries.
At Rocks and Minerals, did you guys decorate this?
This was actually decorated by my very first year, our nature immersion program. Oh, see how scared she got? So what happened is it moved this, and she thought the hose was a snake. She's quick. Don't let her fool you. She's very quick.
I want
I am going to take the top off and expose the hive. And I'm going to set, listen here, and I'm going to set the hive right over here, the top. And I'm going to show you these cards before we go in so that we can remember what are we looking for. But you see them, are they bothering us?
No.
No. Do you remember how many workers we're going to see today?
40,000.
40,000. So first,
They're cute.
if we don't see a queen, what are we looking for?
Honeybee eggs.
Yeah, we're looking for the eggs. What color will the queen be if we see her?
She'll be like yellow.
She should have a special dot, a red dot. Yep. Then we are looking for the larvae. Nice, white, jelly-looking larvae. You don't want to see like American foul brood, really gross, white, brownish.
What if
larvae.
we do see that?
That means I need to call my vet or the state beekeeping inspector and say, I have a problem. Please come help me out.
Aren't there like mites that are really hard?
There are mites as well that are even worse than this American foul brood. I've never had American foul brood here in our apiary, so I've never needed to call the vet, but I have had mites, which means I've had to learn about how to treat those.
One guy just tried to get at me.
What is a girl called again? If it's not the queen, it's called a worker. Good. So we're going to see a lot of workers today. I'm going to open this and take both of these boxes off. Any honey that's stored in here, we do not collect. This honey is being made by the bees so they can have it in the winter
Are
ahead.
they trying to eat stuff right now?
Not quite, but they're not all on the top. Let's see what happens when I open it.
Don't they swarm if there's two queens?
They will. Normally they do that in the springtime. If they were to swarm this time of year, they're going to have a hard time making enough honey and they would likely die in the winter. This is a hive tool. It allows me to work the hive. This is the propolis that Vera asked about, and it's a sticky substance that makes the hive stick together.
What? Oh my goodness.
You may step forward and look. You're safe. See how they're just working on their frames. Saying, hey, what's going on?
Smells like smoke.
Yeah, so we do have the smoker still going.
I see one of their like things they keep the eggs in or something. Yeah. I wonder where the queen is. Won't she be like at
We
the
just
bottom?
went with the other group. Now, I don't always see the queen. Only about half the time I see the queen. If I see eggs, then I know she's been there in the last 3 days. But the queen actually popped out and she was walking right on the top. Do you see how that one's moving its abdomen right there?
Yeah.
That is doing what's called a waggle dance. And it's saying, ladies, look here. I'm going to dance and it's going to tell you where all the flowers are.
Is that one a drone?
That is a girl. I do not see any drones at the moment. When I
What
see a
about-
drone, I will.
What about that one?
These are all worker girl bees.
Do all workers have the little yellow lines on them?
Yep.
Their end?
Some bees are more black than others. Oh, that one's doing a waggle dance too.
Where?
Okay, watch what happens when I give them a little bit of smoke. They go, oh, eat the honey, eat the honey.
Do they ever eat all their honey?
Absolutely, they can starve. As a human, sometimes we take more honey and we get a little bit too greedy. And some beekeepers realize, I took too much. And they have to feed them sugar water in the winter.
Is
Or
that
give them a
drone?
candy
Down there,
board.
look at- Is that a drone right there? There's one down there under the
I think
So if you guys take
think I
one
saw
step
Joe.
back, I'm going to pull out a frame. And we're going to see what we see.
Oh, wow.
Each one of these is like a bedroom to their home. Do you see how there's shiny liquid in here? Do you remember what that shiny liquid's called?
It's nectar.
Nectar.
They have a lot of people in their bedroom.
They have a lot. They share their bedrooms. Honeybees are great at sharing. They're great team players.
Is that one eating it?
Yep. Its abdomen is sticking out and its head's in. It's saying, eat the nectar.
What's that?
So this is going to let me set one down.
Stop.
There's one around you.
Yeah, I was trying to get.
So just if it lands on your face, go like this. I'm not a flower. I'm not going to harm you. Leave me alone.
Do you ever
I'm going to go forward.
That one's has even.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, smushing bees is just, see those two right there?
Yeah.
They were unfortunately smushed.
Did you just smush them?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, there's so many. You must have a lot of bees.
Yeah, she has about 1,000 a day.
Whoa.
So, do you see the shiny stuff?
Yeah.
There's two things right here. This, do you see how
What's the black?
that's yellow right there? Do you see all that?
Yeah.
That's pollen. You see how this is capped? Right here, there's a top on it. That's honey. You see how this is shiny? That's what they're turning into honey. That's nectar. So we've seen nectar, we've seen pollen. Now we have to look for some baby bees. And where there's baby bees, there will normally be brood.
Have you ever gotten stung trying to get the things out?
Yeah, but not, if I'm wearing my gloves, then I'm fine. Okay, this is where we saw the queen last time. So these, that's brood right there. Do you see all these, how they're little circles, but it doesn't look the same as the honey? That's all baby bees. See if we can see. See those little white pieces in there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is larvae.
Oh my
Does anyone want to try to pick this up? Okay, I'm going to set it right here and let me show you how. There's a notch here and a notch here. So you hold your fingers on the outside and you lift up.
Can I try?
So you're going to stand right in front of me. Yep. Yep. Nice and confident hands. I am strong. I am calm. I am mindful. Yeah. It'll fly back up. I just have to make sure it doesn't get up in my pants. Okay, I'm all set it down. Okay. Sullivan, would you like to try?
Miss Donna, there's a bee on my shoe.
Okay. Just step to the side, please. It's not bothering you right now. And go shoo-bee. Shoo-bee. Okay, Sullivan. I like how calmly you said that. I am calm. I am calm. I am brave. You want to give it a try? Okay, Sullivan, take a step back. We're going to let Harper try to lift it up. One hand on one side, one hand on the other side. I am brave. You're holding about 1,000 baby bees right now and 1,000 adult bees. 2,000 bees right in front of you. Are they trying to sting you? No, as long as we are calm, as long as we move slowly, as long as we are mindful, they will not attack us. Do you want to try, Sarah?
Sure.
Okay, one finger here and one hand on the other side. Oh, she just stung me. Do you see that?
What?
Do you see how she's stuck? See how she's stuck? There's the stinger right there. So she stung into my gloves because when I reached down with Vera, I reached down and I squished her. And she said, oh no,
Did
I
she
need to
actually
defend
sting you in the
myself.
skin?
Nope, it didn't go through my gloves.
Did she die?
Good question. She does die. Yes.
It's because there's
Do you want to try to hold it?
springs
You can say no.
out.
Do you want me to bring it over closer to you so you can see? So let's find. Do you see the white larva right there?
Yeah.
Those are the babies. Oh, and there's pollen too. Do you guys see all that pollen down there? That yellow stuff, that is from the flowers. They use that to make the baby bees. So that's like their pantry. And then when they need baby food,
Oh my goodness, there's so many bees right
yeah. So this is where, unfortunately, I might smish a couple. I just try to move slow. Now I need to return their home in the same order I got it. Imagine if you came home and someone moved your bedroom with the living room. They're gonna go, what's going on? I can't navigate my house. It's the same with them. So I put each frame back in the exact same order.
Oh, are you going to have to smush some?
And I do, unfortunately.
There's part of one that got
Ooh.
smushed. Are there larvae? I wish one could land on my hand.
Normally the larvae clusters are in the center, and then honey and especially pollen is on the outside. So we did not get to see the queen, but the other group did, and we know she's safe in there. But they're starting to come up to the top, and if we are in here for too long, they start to get cranky. So watch what happens when I take this smoke and I put a little bit of smoke right on the top of them. What did they do?
We're all going trying to go under. Yeah, and like
Try one more time. You okay?
Yeah, one was just on the wind.
So when they went under, now I go, okay, look out, ladies.
Oh, you smushed one.
Ugh. And I go up, down, up, down, up, down. Hopefully I didn't smush too many. But they are safe back in their home.
Do they ever get angry if you like open their?
Absolutely. In the autumn, they get angry because there aren't many flowers. I'm going to put this top on. But in the springtime, when there's a lot of flowers, I actually don't wear gloves when I inspect.
What about in the winter time? Do you ever open it?
Too cold. It has to be above 55 degrees. Good question. So in the winter time, I put them to sleep and they rest normally. But they come out on their own. I just don't do inspections. So we learned a little bit. We didn't learn it all. But we see that our hive is healthy. We see that from the other group, their queen is flourishing, and we're good. Everybody step that way. I want to make sure we're safe before we continue onward.